My Treehouse binge continues with Lights On and its new printed packaging. And it also, I think, is the first Candace Charlton on there, where their new facility is. This is 5.3% alcohol, and I think the hops are Mosaic and Citra. They don't tell you anything about the exact hops, just give hints with the fruity flavors. But I found some old blog post on the internet that was like, this is similar to the Lights Out Pale Ale that isn't really brewed anymore, I don't think. But with mostly Mosaic rather than Citra. So that means that, there's definitely Mosaic, but maybe also Citra. I don't know what else is in it. Not that it really matters. It still uses the classic Treehouse yeast. This was canned 4 days ago, maybe even less than that. I picked it up on Thursday when I was at the brewery, and I got the new glass, but this glass has some weird flaws in it. This little nub in there, but I don't really care. It's very pale. Not one of their slightly darker beers that seems like it might use caramel malt or anything. It's nice and pale, and has the classic Treehouse haze, not ridiculously murky like some other local brewers, and it looks very nice. The head is very, very nice. It's not as super duper finely bubbled as some of theirs. It doesn't look super duper creamy, but it still looks better than the heads of most beers, and especially these hazy ones, I would say. And it seems like a pretty clear blend of Mosaic and Citra. I guess maybe I'm smelling a little bit more peach. They say mango and papaya. Definitely very big on the pale stone fruits and tropical fruits, but this pineapple, and it's mainly just spritzy fruit forward. I'm only getting a little bit of a creamy thing, creamsicle or vanilla, and the candy, just a slight Smarties thing. Otherwise, it's mostly smells like some sort of tropical nectar spritzer drink. And the head's still sticking around pretty well. The aroma is maybe the smallest I've gotten from a lot of Treehouse beers. I guess it's probably about the same as Eureka, but Eureka doesn't pack much of a punch in the flavor. That's their only hoppy beer that's lower in alcohol than this. Eureka is like 4.2. But that smells really good. It doesn't smell like it's going to be too sweet. Because I guess this is comparable to the Small Bird series from Trillium, but a lot of those ones are rather sweet, but also don't have too much body or anything going on. And the head of the Small Birds beers is never as nice as this. Those heads are usually really big bubbles that are wispy and die out really quick. Ooh, and lots more malt flavor and Treehouse yeast flavor on the palate. Yeah, getting some nice fresh barley, some nice creamy sort of wheats or oats or something is going on in here. And a little bit more of a more grassier, raw hop pellet character in the flavor. It's still really good. Now I'm noticing some more syrupy, sweet, tropical, or canned peach pineapple qualities in the aroma, which is kind of odd because usually I get that first and then it goes away. But I like how this beer is surprisingly complex. It has a nice mouthfeel. It has that slightly fluffy Treehouse feel. It's just very nice and soft. I guess it's a little bit grainier, a little bit less full than their IPAs and double IPAs, but it is a rather small beer. And I'm getting a little bit of a minerally quality in the finish, a little bit gypsum-y, or yeah, some sort of water treatment. Let's pour a little bit more in here. Yeah, it's a good beer. It's very pleasant, really well made. And that last pour looks, yeah, the head looks a lot nicer on there. I guess not a lot nicer, but a little nicer. But it's not gonna smack your palate. It's not gonna be a big flavor in body and aroma explosion. But it really very pleasant, and that's what it comes down to with a lot of the Treehouse beers, that they're just like really effortless on the palate. I like how this one is still pretty dry, but manages to have some body. But it gets all the Treehouse aspects that we all love into a pretty small little beer. I think it ticks off more of the qualities that I like than Eureka does. It still has a nice fluffy, soft feel. Yeah, it's not that seltzery in the body, but it's more like the flavor finishes like a slightly minerally, almost tonic water that you've blended in some tropical fruits and some peach syrup or something like that. Yeah, but it hits the dryness and a chalky sort of hard candy fruit, but it also has just a little bit of that rich nectary canned fruit syrupy thing going on at the same time. And now I'm getting a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of astringency. It helps to handle the pretty medium-low sweetness, I would say. And this might beat some small birds. I guess it beats the Trillium Small Birds in body and feel and appearance, I would say. But some of the small birds, I really thought there were some interesting hop combos and use of abnormal grains. But this is just probably the best New England not IPA, just pale ale. That's really just 5.3, not like higher. A really meager pale ale that does all of the New England style hoppy beer things that you want. Yeah, 4.25. Can't go no lower, no higher for this one. And I think its average on Untapped is just under 4.3, which for a beer like this is pretty good. I don't know if I'm losing my mind over this, but if you don't want to drink something that's gonna give you much of a buzz at all, but you want all the Treehouse flavor, this is exactly the one to go to. Or Eureka, but Eureka's a little bit too small in stature and body to get that creamy feel. But yep, another masterfully brewed beer from Treehouse. Goodbye.